Yo, what is going on everybody? It's Danny here and welcome back to episode 8 of Path to Pro. This is the series where I'll be documenting and vlogging my journey moving from an amateur darts player to hopefully one day stepping on the Ali Paddy stage. Guys, we are back again, 2 episodes in a week. It's nice to be back and it's nice to be back on this posting schedule. Just want to say a massive thank you on the support on the last video. It's awesome to see you guys back and supporting my journey. Before we get into the video today, I want you guys to leave me a comment on what type of content you'd like to see for myself going forward. As we now have an editor working, I can put out more content and I want to make it not only more frequent but also more enjoyable for you guys, the viewer. Also, before I forget, like I mentioned in the last video, my new custom darts are available for pre-order. I've already had a couple of pre-orders. If you want to pre-order the darts, head over to my Instagram at Dynamite Darts and drop me a DM saying custom darts in all capitals and I'll send you on some more information. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's get into today's video. In today's episode, we're doing something a little bit different. In this episode, we will be covering everything to do with online darts. That means your setup, the pros and cons of online darts versus in-person darts, as well as a little insight into the GDL where I play all of my online darts. During the pandemic, online darts really took off as there was no way to play in person. This really helped the growth of the amateur sport, as you could compete with others in competitive games all around the world from the comfort of your own home. The good thing about the darting community is that people are always willing to play, and to be honest, cheating isn't really something that happens that much. So I guess the first question I get asked all the time is, what do I need to play online darts? And the answer I always give people is to not overcomplicate it. All you need is your dartboard set up in your room and a smartphone or tablet to record your throwing and scores. In terms of upgrades to your setup, you may look at getting a surround with light for your board. This will just help the visual aesthetics for both yourself and your opponent. A tripod is ideal. With this video, I will link everything I use below. You need some way of measuring the distance from the board, and you need a set of darts. That is it. Some of the benefits of playing online darts include the ease of play. You can get some extremely competitive games from the comfort of your own home, as mentioned before. This is also a big plus if you have no one to practice with normally. You get to recreate the experience of having a competitive game, and you can do so in your own time whenever suits your schedule without having to travel all around your locality or your country. Apart from that, what I believe to be the biggest benefit to this is not only will this improve your game, you get to meet an extremely supportive community online. And the place where I play all of my online games is the GDL. The GDL stands for the Graded Darts League, and it consists of hundreds of players at all levels all around the world. The whole purpose of this league is to play competitive games online with people similar enough to your standard. The beauty of this is it means you're in a position where you can always progress and never feel like you're going to get whitewashed going into a game. I've played in online tournaments before where you step in and nobody knows your average going in. The beautiful thing about the GDL is through their mentoring system when you sign up, the GDL introduced the mentoring system not too long ago as a way to vet every player that enters the league. With this, every player gets the chance before they actually have a game to experience what it is like with a GDL mentor who has played in the GDL for a number of seasons. This allows you to get a feel for what it's like, that you're not too nervous setting up, and it also ensures that all the players who come through and sign up are actually interested in wanting to play their games and who want to be competitive in the leagues. I've joined a number of online leagues in the past where people don't really care about it because there's no payment involved, which again is less than the price of 2 Starbucks in a month, and this is for people who actually love darts. The beautiful thing is, a lot of people think I'm not good enough for this. That's where the GDL comes in. They have people averaging all the way from 25, 30, all the way up to a couple of people in the GDL having a tour card. Since I've joined the GDL myself in late September, I've seen my average go up by about 8 points, and I've noticed a similar trend from a lot of players that I play with. Your average is confirmed after a couple of games, and then you go into a league that corresponds to how well you currently play. This doesn't mean you can't move. The league system changes every few weeks, and this allows you to move up or down the leagues depending on how your form is, which means no matter when you step up to the Oki to play, you're going to be playing a competitive game of darts. Apart from that, the guys at the GDL are stats fanatics like myself. There you can track all of your averages, your 180s hit, your highest checkouts, and this is great to see how you do under those pressure situations. Apart from that, there are a number of competitions and tournaments you can enter every few weeks. The season is your main league, and that normally lasts for a month or so. That's followed up by the equalizer, which then subgrades you after your league performance into groups A, B, C, and D, and so on. Not only is this cool and always competitive, it feels like you're always playing to win something, and the beautiful thing with GDL is you are. Every single one of these leagues, tournaments and events has real cash prizes. Whether you claim the cash or get vouchers, this is a really cool concept I love about the GDL. Membership itself is between £10 and £12 a month, which is the cost of about 2 or 3 pints, and it's well worth it. On a given week I can find myself playing between 2 to 4 games depending on how busy the schedule gets, but you don't need to enter every tournament. If you want, you can just play the regular season. On top of that, there's the League Cup, there's the tours, and every now and then they have some of the majors. And there's a real ranking system to this, which you can check your ranking based on your grade. The 4 grades at the moment are bronze, silver, tungsten, gold and platinum, and these are all based on averages, which I have on the screen now. As well as that, the guys at the GDL also give you the chance to feature on their live stream, which happens fairly regularly and is another cool way to go and play in front of a little bit of an audience. And the guys also run the GDL Live, which is an in-person live event, which I should be at myself this year. So if you do want to join the GDL, I will leave the link in the description. The registration for season 9 closes within the next 10 days. And if you do sign up, be sure to mention Dynamite Darts in your sign up form, as we are running a little giveaway with the GDL at the moment. One of you guys who signs up from this video and mentions Dynamite Darts in your sign up form goes through the mentoring system all the way and joins the GDL. We entered into a draw to win a £60 St. Helens Dart Shop voucher. On top of that, I'm going to send €50 or £50 cash to whoever wins that giveaway to spend on some new dart supplies or whatever you want. This will be open for the next 10 days or so, and the winner will be announced in episode 11 of my Path to Pro. So there you have it. There is my video on how to get started on online darts, as well as where to go, which my recommendation is the GDL. As always, big shout out to my patrons, your guys' name on the screen now. I appreciate all of your support. If you guys have any suggestions or comments for me, please do leave them down below. And as always, if you're a fan of the darts, be sure to subscribe. Until next time.